Hello, my name is Mr. Maths and today we'll be performing multiplication of decimals.
If you get to hear me now. If you get to hear me now.
Okay, so let's have our first decimal multiplication problem. 2.5 multiplied by 2.5. Okay, the first thing we do is we count how many decimal places there are. 1, 2, and we just write it here. Now I'm going to underline this because we won't be looking back at this until the end, the final process. Okay, now we lay this out much the same way as we lay out any other multiplication problem. But now what we do is we completely ignore the decimal places and we pretend that this is 25 multiplied by 25. Now in a previous video I showed you a way of multiplication that was a little bit longer, and the reason for that was to highlight the value of the digits that we were multiplying. This way is a little bit shorter and a little bit easier, and well, you will see as we go through. 5 times 5 is 25. 2 times 5 is 10, add this 2, you get 12. Now, we add a 0 here because this column is a multiple of 10. 2 times 5 is 10, carry the 1, and 2 times 2 is 4, plus the 1 there is 5. And then what we do, put our line across and we add these up. 5 plus 0, 2 plus 0 is 2, 5 plus 1 is 6. And then we come to what we wrote down here, our two decimal places that we counted, and we place them in. 1, 2. And that's our answer. 2.5 multiplied by 2.5 is 6.25. Okay, let's do another one. So we have 1.25 multiplied by 3. Now how many decimal places do we have? We have 2, so we put them here, 2 decimal places. Now we lay this out once again, much the same way as before. Okay, 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 2, 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Carry it. There's no carrying there, sorry. 3 times 1 is 3. And there we are, we're done. There's no multiples going on here of 10. This is only a single digit that we're multiplying by. Now, how many decimal places have we got? 2. 1, 2, and we place that there. So our answer, 1.25 multiplied by 3 equals 3.75. Let's do one more. Okay, let's do our final problem. 1.25 multiplied by 4.5. First thing we do, count up our decimal places. 1, 2, 3. 3 decimal places. Let's underline that so we know we do that at the end. And then we set it out like a normal multiplication problem. 1.25 multiplied by 4.5. Now, note that I haven't lined up the decimal points here, because we're just going to ignore them till the end. We're going to do this like a multiplication problem that doesn't have decimals in. So 5 times 5 is 25. Put 5 here, and 2 here. 2 times 5 is 10, plus this 2 is 12. Put the 2 there, put the 1 there. 1 times 5 is 5, plus this 1 is 6. Now we move on to the 4, remembering that this is a multiple of 10 here. 4 times 5 is 20, so we'll put a 0 here and we'll carry our 2. Just move this out of the way here. 4 times 2 is 8, plus this 2 is 10. And 4 times 1 is 4, plus this 1 is 5. And now we add these up. 0 plus 5 is 5. 0 plus 2 is 2. 0 plus 6 is 6. And 5. Now, we go back up to here. Let's just move this here so we can see. We go back up to here and there's 3 decimal places. 1, 2, 3. There. So, 1.25 multiplied by 4.5 is 5.625. That's been multiplication of decimals. I've been Mr. Maths, and I'll see you later.